What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in finally some sun, Los Angeles, California, on a windy ass day. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. All right. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all, man. Not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, man. First things first, salute to Unfiltered Nation. Salute to Unfiltered fam. Salute to the goons in the chat. Salute to all y'all, man, on Valentine's Day, okay? And make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you know when we on here. Hit the like button. Run the likes up for your boy, okay? Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man, who is me. All right. We're still smoking on that Chiefs pack right now. We're still smoking on that Kermit the Frog pack. We're still smoking on that Patrick Mahomes pack. We're still smoking on that Travis Kelce pack. We're still smoking on that Andy Reid pack. We're still smoking on that Taylor Swift pack. But the homie Saquon Barkley doesn't like us smoking on the Taylor Swift pack. And we're going to talk about it. All right. Have you seen any Chiefs fans? I still am looking for them, dog. I mean, it's been almost a week. It's been 5 consecutive days. I haven't seen them. Have you? Because I haven't. All right. I ain't seen nobody remotely looking like Chief Kingdom nowhere. Okay. But today, the Eagles had their parade. Unfortunately, at the parade, 2 people were shot at the parade. I mean, it is Philly. Both of them, one was a 22-year-old woman and the other was a 20-year-old woman. I mean, is that what we're doing now? Are we shooting women at the event? I guess that's why it goes down, bro. I mean, from what I hear, it was lower extremities, maybe legs or somebody getting shot in the, leg or whatever. But still, come on, man. We can't even protect our women out here at events in public, bro. I mean, it's crazy. All right. But Saquon Barkley, man, earlier today, he was seen. One of the Eagles ball boys, I think he's like 3 years old, was over the gate. He jumped over the gate and picked this kid up and brought him out for the parade. Somebody's kid had him on the parade. And I think Saquon Barkley is just an amazing young individual, bro. A young kid, man, 28 years old, man. Just went 2,000 yards. Great teammate. Won his first Super Bowl in his first year. But he's not feeling the Taylor Swift backlash. All right. And I want to ask you guys, is he right or if he's wrong? So let's get to it. All right. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all, man. Okay. All right. I'm going to dinner with my 2 Valentines at 5 o'clock. Taking them to go eat at 5 p.m. All right. So hopefully you're going to have a good Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day. All right. And if you don't, hey, maybe you could do better next year. All right. So with all that being said, salute and prayers go out to the 2 young ladies that got shot at the event, at the parade in Pennsylvania. From what I hear, that it wasn't, I haven't heard any criticals or stable conditions. I just think they might have been, some wounds, flesh wounds or whatever. But still, bro, 2 women. I mean, 2 women out there wasn't doing anything that deserved that. I mean, it isn't 2 guys out there. It's 2 women. All right. So that obviously means somebody was out there not knowing what the hell they were doing, or they knew what the hell they were doing. One of the 2, man. I mean, these are the kind of people that we need to eradicate. We need to definitely get rid of those kind of people, bro. Okay. Take that however you want to take it. All right. But if you can do some shit like that to some young ladies that are just minding their business, then whatever happens to you, bro, happens to you. Okay. But with that being said, man, we're still smoking on that Chiefs pack. Watch that. I mean, we're still smoking on that Chiefs pack, and it still tastes good. Okay. All right. So with all that being said, bro, okay, Saquon Barkley had a problem with Taylor Swift being booed at the Super Bowl. He didn't understand it. He thought it wasn't cool. He definitely told Howard Stern that he thought that the hate with her is too much, quote unquote. He says that you guys are hating on Tay too hard, bro. And I'm here to ask you guys, do you think he's right? Okay, is Taylor Swift being overly hated, or is it justified? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Saquon Barkley is right. Yes, he is being unfairly hated on, and put a 2 in the chat if you say hell nah, that's exactly what she deserves to get. Okay, I'm very curious to see what you guys' points are. All right. My father even called me to ask me about this situation. Okay, and he was like, what's going on with Saquon Barkley? Because down here, my father's in Florida, they're really grilling him. You know, the people that I know, everybody's mad at him because he's sticking up for Taylor Swift. And why is he doing that? And I said, well, first and foremost, man, I don't know Saquon Barkley, so I'm just going to assume. Okay, put a one in the chat if you believe that Taylor Swift is being unjustly hated on and she should not have been booed at the Super Bowl when she was on the Jumbotron. And put a 2 in the chat if you feel it's justified. Okay? So my father called, this is what I'm talking about, and he's like, what in the hell's going on with Saquon Barkley, and why did he do that? I said, well, first of all, I really like Saquon Barkley, man. I really like him, okay? He's the type of cat who's nobody has anything bad to say about him. Even when he was at Penn State, nobody had nothing bad to say about Saquon Barkley. He's always been a kid who's done his things right, all right? Plus, his uncle is Yvonne Barkley. If you didn't know, Yvonne Barkley was a great boxer. I think he was a middleweight back in the 90s. Yvonne Barkley used to knock people out. That's his uncle. That's where he gets his athleticism from, because his family is about that life. Bronx kid, grew up hard, you know what I'm saying, and did everything right. You know what I'm saying? I like that kid a lot. I like him, and I like Jalen Hurts quite a bit. But when my dad asked me, I said, well, first and foremost, you got to understand Saquon Barkley is married to a woman that isn't of his own race. That's first and foremost. Okay? First and foremost, he's not married to somebody who is like him. He's married to somebody who's probably, I don't know her nationality, but she looks closer to a Taylor Swift than she looks like him. Okay? Could be wrong, but I said that probably has something to do with it. And also, he has a daughter, okay? He has a daughter who definitely is a fan of Taylor Swift. I already know she is. If she's 7, or she looks like she's about 7 or 8, she definitely loves Tay-Tay, bro. So when you're dealing with men who are actually with the mothers of their children, you're looking at a man who's with the mother of his child, all right? The mother of my child is in there, and my child is in there, and she has a ring on the ring finger as my wife, and she had the baby after she got the ring. So I just told her again today, I didn't marry you because you were pregnant. I married you because I wanted to marry you. Then we had him. Okay? So I said it was you, then him. So take it from somebody who is with the mother of his child. We're going to see things a little bit differently than somebody who's not, okay? Or somebody who may not be on great terms with the mother of their children, okay? So I understand what he's saying. He's saying she's getting it too much, all right? Now, he didn't say that she didn't deserve any hate. I mean, I'm just reading between the lines. He said she's getting too much hate. There should be some hatred based on what Taylor Swift did. She did something, bro. She did something. Now, he said, well, all she's doing is supporting her significant other. That's another thing he said. Makes sense. Saquon is with the mother of his kids. I'm with the mother of mine. I get it. Okay? She's just showing support for who she's with, a.k.a. Travis Kelce. But, Saquon, you've only been with the Eagles not even a year yet. Just the season, 6 months, as far as football's concerned. Okay? You don't understand what Taylor Swift did against the Eagle fans. All right? We've discussed it before, you guys. We've discussed it before. Number one, Taylor Swift grew up outside of Philadelphia. She grew up in the suburbs of Philly, and she grew up an Eagles fan. Her father was a diehard Eagles fan. She was a diehard Eagles fan. She was always supporting the Eagles, wearing the Eagles stuff. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl 8 years ago with the, Philly special pass that, Nick Foles did and all of that shit, she was wearing their shit. She's just like how Kobe was. Kobe was born in Philly. He was an Eagles fan, okay? Charles Barkley is an Eagles fan because he was in Philly. But as soon as she got with Travis Kelce, bro, she totally disowned the Eagles. Okay? She totally said, I'm with Travis. She started wearing the mustard and ketchup gear. She was definitely at all the games. She wasn't supporting the Eagles no more. And when she was with him, they won the Super Bowl last year. So the first year she was with Travis, well, shit. Yeah, the first year she was with Travis, they won the Super Bowl. The second year she was with Travis, she won the Super Bowl. Okay? So the Eagles fans have already kind of been mad at her, but the Eagles weren't doing anything. They weren't in position to really say shit because they weren't winning. All right? So when they got a chance to put their entire talent in their ass, Eagle scream, screech, Eagle screech. When they had a chance to do that, bro, and they saw her up there, bro, they let her have it. They let her have it, bro. They definitely let her have it. And she had no idea. She's like talking to Ice Spice. What's going on? Like, she totally was oblivious to she was being booed. Like, she's looking around like, oh, I know you're not booing me. I'm the most popular musician in the planet. Like, I don't get booed. Like, can you understand that she truly in her heart did not understand where the vitriol was coming from, bro? She had no clue. Like, for real. You would think, oh, come on, Tay-Tay. You know they're booing you. No. This woman is beloved, dog. She's beloved. She does not understand that. She has no idea what you're talking about. She turned right to her, and you could see her mouth because they got lip readers. What's going on? Are they booing me? Like, me? I'm Tay-Tay up in this piece. You know your ass is tripping. Okay. But guess what? They wanted to smoke on that Taylor Swift pack. Because it still tastes just as good as it did on Sunday. Make sure you're still smoking on that damn Patrick Mahomes pack and that Taylor Swift and that damn Travis Kelce pack, because that's what happened and that's what needed to happen. So she had no clue, but Saquon Barkley says she's just showing support for her significant other, and the people need to lay off of her and leave her alone. Now, salute to Saquon Barkley, man, because he's the type of cat that if he sees somebody doing something to a female, he's gonna jump in it. He's from that cloth. He's cut from that kind of cloth. All right. If he pulls up to the mall and he sees you and your girlfriend going at it and you're grabbing her and shaking her, Saquon Barkley's gonna put one on you, bro. He's gonna definitely grab you and throw you to the ground and say, "What the hell are you doing?" He's definitely gonna do that. He's from my era. That's what we would do. We wouldn't even have to get an explanation. We're definitely putting hands on you first, then we're asking questions. He's definitely one of them type of dudes. He was raised right. Okay. Like I said before, his uncle is Yvonne Barkley, his father, all that shit. Saquon Barkley is a protector of women. He definitely is. He definitely is. Okay. Without question. Salute to him for that. But in this case, Saquon, you gotta understand, she kind of put herself in that position with all the histrionics, with all the visibility, with all the showing out, with all the on-camera-ness, with all the knowing she's on camera, all the things that she was doing, all the swag surfing, all the turning up. People have a right to be not happy with her, dog. Like, people have a right to feel that way. A boo is not putting hands on somebody. A boo is not calling somebody out of her name. They were booing her, bro, because they don't like the way she's been acting the last couple of years, bro. She has not been acting the way they like her to act, a way that she has been acting in the past. She is definitely pro Travis Kelce. And when you're dealing with sports, I know what he's saying is bigger than sports, but it's a Super Bowl. These people spent a lot of money. They spent a shit ton of money going to the Super Bowl. They spent a shit ton of money in flights, tickets, accommodations, and they put her on the screen, and she used to be one of us, and now she's over there rooting them on over a boyfriend. Yeah, she kind of deserved that, dog. A boo? Yeah, she deserves a boo. She deserves a boo, bro. Okay? No, Daniel Warman, you're not. Okay, I can see you. Okay? All right. So that's the key, man. The key is Saquon, we understand at the end of the day, she's a woman. She's just showing support to her boyfriend. We get it. We understand you're a girl dad. Girl dads are totally different, okay? I'm not a girl dad, but I have a lot of nieces. I have goddaughters. I have nieces. A lot of them grown. Anything happen to any of my nieces, any of my little cousins, any of that shit, we're coming to see you. We're definitely coming to see you, bro. Okay? But Taylor Swift deserved those boos, bro. She deserved it. She definitely deserved the boos, bro. She has to take the lumps, bro. You don't get to do all of that. Okay? Because when she was winning, when her man and them were winning, and she had on the 87 jerseys and she's clapping and she's doing all the things she was doing and they was winning, they didn't like her then either, bro. They weren't feeling her either, but it's hard to boo somebody that's beating you. It's hard to boo somebody that's winning, bro. I mean, people do it all the time over here. They want to come over here and try to boo us, but we're winning. I mean, it's hard for us to scoreboard, as I used to say, bro. I used to be, when I played, even when I was in Pop Warner, I'd talk so much shit, cussing. I would cuss them out. I'd say all kinds of stuff. I'd say anything on a sports, in a sports game, football, basketball, track, anything that I was doing, anything competitive, I'll say anything to you to get into your head. Anything. Okay? And when they would start, oh, you're talking, scoreboard, I just point to the scoreboard. We're beating your ass. Okay? I can talk because I'm winning. All right? So they been wanted to get at Taylor. We did it. When we went on Christmas, we definitely was running around. I mean, we weren't booing, because what's the use of booing if they can't hear you? I mean, we're watching it on TV, but we definitely let them have it, bro. You don't get to walk around here and pop your collar, bro, when you win, and then when you lose, you don't understand. Like, what? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on, dog, is that your number's up, and now it's time for you to be at the L party, and the L party is what it's about. All right? So once again, bro, I definitely understand Saquon's position. I get it. He didn't want to see a woman being, put into a bad situation in regards to boo. I mean, it's really light work, to be honest. But if you're gonna pop it, you gotta accept the outcome, bro. You gotta accept the outcome if you're popping it. Okay? This is what the Chief fans are learning. They're learning this over the past 5 days. You have not been able to see them, but all season, all last year when they were the champions, and the year before, for almost 3 years straight, they've been letting us have it, bro. They have not had any mercy. They have not had any type of decorum. They've been talking about all of us, bro. If you're not a Chiefs Kingdom, they talk about us like a dog. But on Sunday, they got served so bad and got blown out. Weren't even in the game. Didn't score a damn point in the first half. You can't find them nowhere, bro. You can't make it up. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, man. Just like I told Raider Nation when we won on Christmas 2 years ago. When we won, I said, let them have it. Don't never let them up off the carpet. Okay? Keep driving the point home. You lost. Because they always let us know that they won and you lost. Their turn. Okay? They're not here to accept it. They're going to camp out. They're going to go to the homeless shelter, sleep under the bridge, eat out of garbage cans and shit until next year. And then they can pop up again when they can try to say, okay, we're running it back. We're getting our get back and all of that. No, dog. We're going to talk about you whether you're here or not. All right. We're definitely going to drag the shit out of you guys because for the last 2, almost 3 years, you've been talking crazy. But nobody got their ass kicked like that in the Super Bowl. I've seen a lot of them. I ain't seen them all. I ain't that old. Okay. But I've seen at least, we're at 60 will be next year. How many have I seen? I've seen at least maybe 50, 51 of them. Okay, I missed about 8 or 9 of them at least. I know I didn't see them. Maybe even, matter of fact, I can't even say that. Shit. I have to say, the first Super Bowl I ever really watched was Raiders in '76. So when we won our first one. So, yeah, so it's not even 50 years. It's been like 49. Okay, I've seen 49 Super Bowls. I ain't never seen, and my father seen them all. He said he ain't never seen no Super Bowl like that. Okay, ever. All right, let's get these likes up, you guys. You guys are over here being very lazy. Just put the like button. We know it's Valentine's Day, and some of you guys don't got a Valentine, but that's probably why, because you don't think about nobody else. Think about other people. People will want to be around you. Okay, hit the like button. Huh? Yeah, Whittington Thomas. This is you right here, Whittington Thomas. This is you. Okay, this is what you sent me. All right. So, once again, I'm going to go through a tally. If you think Saquon Barkley is right, that Taylor Swift is getting too much hate, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that she's not getting too much hate and you think she deserves more, put a 2 in the chat. My official thing is this. Saquon, you're taking it too seriously. It's booze. Now, I can understand if you were in her face and you're calling her B's and H's and all that type of stuff. That's different. But a boo, bro, everybody deserves. The boo birds can boo bird anybody. They boo Angel Reese in the WNBA. She gets booed all the time. They boo Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Okay? Women get booed too. Clarissa Shields, when she was fighting, she was getting booed. Beating the shit out of who she was beating the shit out of. Okay? Layla Ali was getting booed. Serena Williams got booed. She got booed for sea-walking at the damn concert. She's getting grilled by Stephen A. Smith. That's a whole nother subject. Stephen A. running his mouth about somebody else's wife. Luckily, he ain't me, okay? Because I had to come up there to Bristol and see Steve. Understand that if it was me, okay? But he knows who to talk about and who not to, all right? So that situation, okay. Was she disrespected because she was booed? No. Hell no. She wasn't disrespected because she was booed. Because if she's winning, she's cheering. Her cheering is irritating people. Okay? That's the point. You don't do that, man. You don't get to say, oh, she don't deserve it. She does. If she's over there and she's making her point clear, when she walks into the building, she has on Travis Kelce's jersey. If you are not Chiefs Kingdom, she is against you. She's rooting against you. She's hoping you fumble. She's hoping you throw an INT. She's hoping you miss a field goal. She's hoping that you get a bad call. She's hoping that you have a holding call. She's hoping that you get a pass interference call. She's hoping that you lose. She hopes you walk away with one of these. While she walks away with one of these. So guess what? We get the boo, bro. We get to boo. Get these likes up, you guys. We get to boo because that's sportsmanship. It is a competitive contest, bro. It's a zero-sum game, meaning that the highest score wins. This isn't golf. In golf, the lowest score wins, okay? In football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, the higher score wins. Zero-sum. Okay, so if you're going to go out there and you're going to root against us, every time you playing one of us, we get to boo you, bro. We get to boo you. And I don't think it was malicious. I mean, shit. I mean, it wasn't like the crowd was calling her out her name. I mean, somebody probably was. But the boos, that's what she deserves. Because you got to understand there's a flip side to cheering. The flip side to cheering is booing. She's smart enough to understand that. But when you are beloved, that's the best word I could say. When you're just loved by just so many people, you just forget. You just absolutely forget that there's people that ain't fooling with you. There's people that want to see you not win. Okay? But as long as you're winning, you don't have to deal with those people. As long as Chiefs Kingdom was running off Super Bowl victories, they didn't have to pay attention to what we thought. They didn't care what we was talking about. All right? But now, since they got their ass kicked, now all of a sudden, they don't understand why we're booing. They don't get it. They don't understand why Shaq is smoking on that Chiefs pack. They don't get it. But I was smoking on the Chiefs pack on Christmas 2023 too. Anytime you guys are losing, I'm smoking on a pack. You are the op. I'm never going to cheer for you. I'm never going to hope you win. I'm always going to be against you. Okay? Unless my son plays for him, that'll be the only reason why I would cheer for you. If my son gets drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, I will be wearing his shit because it'll have my name on it. And I will be cheering. But that hasn't happened. My son's 4. So I have a long time if that was to happen. All right? So outside of that, for the next shit, he wouldn't get drafted till he was 22 or so. For the next 18 years, I'm cheering against you guys. Okay, straight up. So Taylor, I'm sorry. I like you. I like your music. I like the fact that you've dominated women's music. You've been an inspiration to a lot of women. I am pro-woman. I'm definitely a protector of women. Okay, don't ever do nothing around me with no woman, bro. You doing something? Don't do it around me. Okay, I'm telling you. All right, I've been in that situation before where I've seen some shit and I put my hands on that person. Not understanding that the woman wanted that to happen. She's like, what are you doing? Don't get your hands off of him. I'm like, he's beating your ass. Stay, mind your business. I say, oh, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead and continue doing what you were doing. That really happened, bro. That really happened, dog. Like, she was getting pummeled. I jumped in there, grabbed him, because he's, grabbed him. What the hell are you doing? Wow, what are you doing? Huh? I'm stopping him from blackening your eye. She's like, mind your business. Oh, well, go ahead and continue to kick him in. Go ahead, dog. Hey, bro, I'm sorry to interrupt, but my mama raised me to at least intervene. Okay, all right? Go back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right? All good. Okay, that's exactly what happened. All right, I'm like, hey, man. My boy's like, hey, man, that's what you get for getting other people's business. I said, man, I'm not going to sit there and let no man beat up on no girl, dog. But if she wants to get beat up because that's what she think love is, then I'm out of it. Sorry, I apologize to the dude. Sorry, dog, for getting your business. I mean, this is what y'all do. This is how y'all in public. She does things. You do things. Y'all fight. People come over, break it up. She tells us to leave you alone. But, hey, I'm sorry for interrupting. Okay. With all that being said, all right, don't do that shit in front of me, bro. I'm the wrong one. Okay. I'm definitely going to defend a female. All right. I'm going to do that. So I understand where he's coming from. But this is booze, Saquon. It's booze, bro. She's cheering against you. She cheered against you. She cheered against her fan base that she grew up loving. I mean, that's like me, bro. Like I said before, I've been in a lot of relationships, bro, and I'm married to somebody who's not a Raider fan. I've never dated or been involved with a Raider fan. I've never done it, okay? First of all, back in the Bay Area, I ain't gonna hold you. The finer ones with 49er fans, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Okay, I'm going for the antelope in the front. I'm not chasing the sick ones in the back. I mean, there was a few tight, but there was too many 49er ones. Okay, so I definitely was doing that. So I'm not changing what I like. Do you know how many houses I went to? I mean, you're talking about a dude who's been a Raider fan his whole life in 49er territory. So you know how many times I came in somebody's house, pick up their daughter, pick up their niece, pick up this with a Raider hat on, bro, with a Raider starter jacket on, dog, walking up. She's like, why you got that on? What are you talking about? I'm a Raider fan. You knew that. You been knew that. Well, my family doesn't like the Raiders. Well, am I dating your family? Or am I dating you? Am I clapping your family? Or am I clapping you? I think I'm clapping you. I'm walking in with my shit. I ain't never gonna change who I am to date nobody, bro. But Taylor thought it was appropriate to do that. I don't think that that was a good idea. Stick to who you are, support your boyfriend, but hey, man, wear the jersey outside of that. But you don't walk in there with your old team, bro. Like, why do you? No. I'm going to support my wife. My wife is a Ravens fan. She's from Baltimore. Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. She is from The Wire for real. No television involved. She's really from there, bro. She's really from those projects right around there. I always root for the Ravens until they play us. When they play us, she knows what it is. She's never won a Raven game with me, us at the game. She's always lost. Okay. When I took her to the Oakland Coliseum, she lost. When I took her to the Death Star, first game that we ever had with fans in the house, that first game was me, my son, and her. Overtime, Derek Carr, North End Zone, Zay Jones. She lost. She knows what it is. And I was like, she was like, But guess what? After the game, we went home. I went right back to the hotel. We ain't had no problems. I'm not going to stop being who I am. Okay. That relationship, bro, Saquon, to be honest with you, you need to kind of just like, that's it. Don't say nothing else. Them two have changed themselves for each other. Okay, let's get these likes up, you guys. You guys are really being lazy. Really being lazy. Okay? At least you can hit the like button. Those two, both of them, have changed who they are. Okay? They changed who they are because of each other. Travis Kelce changed who he was to be with Taylor, and Taylor changed who she was to be with him. Now, is that healthy? I don't know. I've never done it before. I've never told no woman that she got to like the Raiders. She's just got to like me. I ain't never told nobody you got to like my shit. But you don't get to tell me anything. I'm going to like what I like, and that's it. Okay? Simple as that. So, they're both guilty. I mean, Travis Kelce don't even look like Travis Kelce now, man. That dude had a whole long-ass Brad Pitt hairstyle. That dude is taking a whole, combing his shit like this. I mean, with the flip at the end, I'm like, dude, you ain't letting Javon cut your hair no more, bro? Nah, he ain't seen the inside of a black barbershop since he been with her, okay? His line, and he ain't got the little thin urban beard and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the sisters was loving some Travis Kelce. Now they don't even like him no more because he don't look like he did before, because he looked like a guy who's not trying to be attractive to anybody other than Taylor. She told him, grow your hair out, Travis. You should grow it out. It's very nice. Why do you cut your hair like that? Cut it. He ain't cut it. His beard looking all Grizzly Adamses and shit, walking around like Kenny Rogers. And he changed, bro. He can't catch the football no more. He doesn't run the same. He doesn't run his routes the same anymore. He doesn't have that eye of the tiger anymore. It's sad to see. You ever seen a lion in captivity, man? When you see a lion in captivity, man, the lion just sitting there, bro. Lion just sitting there. He just domesticated, just sitting there. Okay? That's what he is now, bro. Salute to his brother Jason Kelce, because Jason Kelce still got the same buzz cut. He's still walking around looking like Teddy Ruxpin. He's still walking around looking like an Ewok. Don't he look like an Ewok? Don't Jason Kelce look like an Ewok from the damn Star Wars? He look like an Ewok. He looks exactly like an Ewok. Okay? He ain't changing because his girl wants him to be exactly who he is. Travis changed his whole shit for Taylor. I mean, without question. All right? Now he's doing game shows, trying to get away from the urban look, okay? A lot of these artists do that, bro. They use hip-hop. They use the black experience and the urban experience to get themselves on, and then when they get on, they try to abandon it and act like they wasn't a part of it. Too many people have done that shit, bro. Too many, bro. I can name them, but now all of a sudden, they ain't over here no more, okay? So, that's what Travis did. He turned into somebody he ain't, and his football suffering for it. Good for us, though. I don't care. Glad it is. All right? And Taylor, you're a lifelong Eagles fan, and you changed up in the last couple of years to be a Chiefs fan, and then you're wondering why you're getting booed. Like, I don't understand, but then again, that's what privilege is, bro. That's what wealth. I mean, she's a billionaire, bro. That's what wealth does. You don't have to be around anybody you don't want to be around when you're Taylor Swift. You're around exactly who you want to be. Okay? You know you don't like Rodney at work. You know you don't. But just imagine if you didn't have to see Rodney, you didn't have to see your job, and your check's just coming. You just got enough money to do what you want. Whatever you want to do all day, whoever you want to be around all day, you're making more money doing what you want to do. Okay? You're sitting around in your tighty whities, all right, doing nothing, making millions of dollars a day, doing nothing. Who would you be around? You be around the people you want to be around, bro. Whoever you choose to be around, you could be around. Whoever you don't, you don't. All right? So she's not used to, and then when she is around people, they love her. Screaming for her, crying, please, autograph, all this, all that. She got shown, hey, all that shit you've been doing the last couple of years, Taylor, we ain't like that shit, and we're gonna boo you. And then they didn't show her no more. When that score got out of control, they didn't show her no more. Okay, they were done. They're like, man, the network's like, there ain't no reason, man, to keep putting her on. She ain't moving the needle no more. Okay, used her for what they can use her for, and that's it. All right, I'm telling you, let's hit this like button, man. You guys are over here to procrastinate. So once again, I'm gonna say it once again, you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if Saquon is right that he says Taylor Swift is getting too much hate. Put a 1 in the chat. And put a 2 in the chat if you think that she is not getting enough hate or she's getting the right amount. To me, she's getting the right amount because it's just boos. There's no disrespect booing somebody, bro. That's what you're entitled to do. It's a sporting event. It's my team versus your team. That's what it is. Okay? This isn't a Girl Scout meeting or a Boy Scout meeting where everybody's trying to get along. No, my team is green, your team is red, or all the rest of our colors versus your team, because everybody was an Eagles fan. Well, I can't say everybody because there was some Dallas Cowboy fans were hating. They wanted them to lose, but hey, it is what it is. But outside of that, everybody else was still like, please win this game. All right? And that's what it is. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys' questions, but I'm gonna give once again, I'm gonna say my point again. I'm gonna read your questions. My point is, I say that the hate was justified because it was booing. All right, and she picked a side, and everybody else picked a side, and they have a right to boo her. She doesn't get any preferential treatment because she's Taylor Swift. That's what I think Saquon's saying because of who she is. But if it was just the average fan, lady, wearing her shit. I mean, I've seen women get harassed at football games or sporting events. A lot of you ladies that are on here, you guys have been at sporting events, and you guys have actually been hated on too. Okay? You've been hated on as well. You've been spoken to any kind of way. People disrespected you and whatnot. So guess what? Taylor ain't no different because she's sitting in a luxury suite with security. She can be booed. They put her on the Jumbotron. It wasn't like they were looking for her. They put her on the Jumbotron, and she got booed. Life goes on, bro. Life goes on. Huh? We're still smoking on that Chiefs pack. We're still smoking on that Patrick Mahomes pack. We're still smoking on that Travis Kelce pack. We're going to keep smoking on you guys because you deserve it. You got your ass whooped in the Super Bowl by 18 when it was really 27. They put in the scrub so they could play, and you still lost by three scores. We loved it. All right? Let me read your questions. All right? Love it. Let's go. 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 All right? Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all out there. Okay? All right? Okay. Ruben Naba was good. Flex Money was good. Taryn Burrows, what's good, homie? What's good is this damn cigar. Blowing smoke on the grave of this year's Kansas City Chiefs three-peat. Blowing smoke on the three-peat. They're not dead, but that three-peat is. Okay? Gotta start from scratch, homie. Gotta start from scratch. Okay. Carlos Sanchez in the house. No Raider guy. Shaq, did you hear the KC giving Kelce until March 14th to make this decision? Nah. My father asked me that I think Kelce was going to retire. I don't think Kelce's going to retire, bro. My dad says he thinks he's going to get try to go for 4, and I would expect him to. He's got a 2-year deal. I don't think he's going to retire. I mean, but hey, why not? I mean, if I was him, I mean, what is there else to do? I mean, if I'm not playing up to NFL, up to my NFL level, why should I play? I mean, I'm not. That's just me, okay? But hey, he could do what he wants. Daniel Warman, man, this is so sad. You're right. Bless you. Hey, man, it's all good. Daniel Warman, you learn the hard way. Messing with Shaq, it don't turn out good, but you good. I gave you opportunity to redeem yourself, and I appreciate that apology that you gave me yesterday. I appreciate that. Okay, it takes a big man to apologize. All right. Maurice Ross, what's good, Mr. Shaq? I heard about the shooting in Philly. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just. I just hope it had anything to do with the St. Valentine's Day massacre. And I mean, come on, man. You don't shoot 2 women, man, like that, bro. I mean, come on, though. I hope they catch these fools, bro. I really do. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's like, for a fact these women were innocent bystanders and they didn't have anything to do with anything. They were just minding their business and they get shot. That's not cool. All right, not cool. Guy, no Raider guy. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Bill? Hey, Bill, that picture that you sent of my nephew AJ with that Raider hat on was off the chain, bro. He looked just like you, man. He looked just like you, dog. He looks exactly like you. All right, straight up. Okay, he could probably take your ID and go to the bank and cash your checks because he looks just like you. He just looks like a 1-week version of you. He looks just like you, Bill. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, man. Somebody's looking for you guys out here. All right. Daniel Warman in the house. Patrice, happy Valentine's Day, chat. Damn, man. Where y'all going? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Carlos Sanchez with the 2. Bill Holloway was laughing. Black and gray out with the 2. Daniel Warman, politics have no place in sports. He was right. Politics, that's not politics. That's another reason why he was booed. She was booed because of anti-Trump, too. It wasn't just that. Man, you can't have freedom of speech and then say politics have no place in sports. Don't you know politics have always been in sports? See, a lot of you guys, man, you guys think that now the rules change because now it's the way you might want it to be. A lot of people are happy with the outcome of the election. You guys are happy, even possibly I might be happy because I never told y'all what I did. All right, ain't none of y'all business. But with that being said, a lot of people are happy with how things are now, and now they want to stop doing it. Now's the time to stop. No, dog. Politics and sports have always been together. Ever since sports became a international situation. Starting with the Olympics, okay? And starting with the 1936 Olympics in Berlin with Jesse Owens, bro. When that man that was over there, bro, with the small mustache, I ain't gonna say his name on here, when he was over there spewing all of that rhetoric about the master, you know what he said, and Jesse Owens came right over there and won all those gold medals and made him look crazy. That was 1936, bro. Okay? So now in 2025, almost 100 years later, now all of a sudden, there's no room in politics, sports and politics. No, dog. It's been in politics. Sports and politics have been going together, bro. It's been. All right. Then in World War II, where you had the NFL had to stop for a year or two because of the war. Everybody wasn't in the war, but a lot of the biggest athletes of the time, Steve Van Buren's and a lot of these great football players that were playing during that time, they went in the military and went to the military for 2 years. So if the NFL stopped having football for 2 years, I think it was 1941, and especially after Pearl Harbor, I was nowhere to be around, but I grew up in a house with a bunch of encyclopedias in my house. So I know everything that I know. Okay. They stopped football for a year or two because of the war. You don't get to say politics and sports don't go together. Okay. You talk about the 1968 Olympics that were in Mexico City. Okay. With John Carlos, man, and them holding up the fist okay, holding up the fist on the podium and got their Olympic gold medals taken away because they were taking a stand on the podium and didn't get it back for damn near 40-something years, you don't get to say that. Sports and politics are always going to be intertwined, bro. Okay? So I just think I gave you a massive history lesson. And this is just another amalgamation of that. People are very much, and get these likes up, you guys, are very much emotional about a few things. There's a couple of things that's going to piss people off. Okay? Trust me, I know them all because I'm the prince of pissing people off. I'm really the king, but the prince sounds better. Number one, race relations. That's number one. Number two, religion. Number three, politics. Number four, sports. Those four things, bro, you will be in a fight. Guaranteed. Right? You start talking racial shit, you're going to get in a fight. You start talking politics, you'll probably get into a very big argument that could turn into a fight. You talk about religion, you probably get unalived. If you're in the right areas talking about the wrong religion, you're not going to make it home. And last but not least, sports. I done seen some of the biggest ass whoopings involving two sports teams. Bill Holloway knows this because he's from where I'm from. He's from MP Hoods, known me since 6th grade. Bill, you know, San Jose Live with the 49ers and Dallas Cowboys during the 90s was the biggest fights I ever seen, bro, inside a bar. Okay? Very bad fights. Where the police are like, let it calm down until we can get it under control. I'm talking about bar stools over heads, all that. So, like I said before, man, nothing changes, man, because you're happy with the outcome of whatever you're happy with. There's still going to be people that ain't going to be happy with it. All right? Patrice says, I like Tay-Tay, but 2. Daniel Morwin says 1. Justice Saw says 2. Said Unfiltered Nation and Fam was popping out in L.A. It looks nice, man. After 2 days of rain, I finally get to smoke a cigar. Okay? And I'm smoking on that Patrick Mahomes pack. Okay? Understand that? Getting ready to go out for a nice dinner with my 2 Valentines, guys. I got 2 Valentines I got to take out. All right? Okay? Straight up. Bill Holloway, if you walk into a room that doesn't like you, you're going to get booed. Okay? If you walk into a room that doesn't like you, you're going to get cheered. Simple. I mean, but she doesn't understand that because she's never been booed before. I mean, can you imagine that, Bill? You lived your whole life existence with everybody loving you, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I was getting booed at 7, bro. I was getting booed at 7 years old, man. Like you ain't even understanding, man. Everybody that was in my Pop Warner League knew Shaq. They'd be booing me. Shaq, you suck. Saying all of that, man. I was like, yeah, I suck, but I scored 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? I know why I suck. And after the game, I'm looking for you. I'm fighting people after the game, bro. Like, I've never been the guy that everybody liked. All right? That's why I have a very, very vindictive nature. So somebody don't like me, I'm going to let you have it. I'm definitely going to be very vicious with you. Okay? But for her, that's probably the first time in her life she's ever been booed. She was really confused, dog. Go watch the tape. She's like, what's going on? I'm on the screen. What did I do? She really didn't have no idea what she did. What's going on? And Ice Spice is like, yeah, girl. Yeah. Hey, Patrice. Yeah, girl. They booing your ass, girl. They don't like you. She was confused, bro. She really was. Must be nice. All right. But it's not that way no more, Taylor. You're always going to have ops now. Okay? You're always going to have ops now. All right. Shane Butler in the house. What's going on, Shane? What's going on? Okay. All right. It's good. Shane's winning. Whittington Thomas, what's up? Fellow Mod Squad, UN and UF going on. Justin Saw really don't know what to say about this. Maybe Saquon should let it be. Well, like I said before, Saquon is a defender of women. That's who he is. I mean, I don't have a problem with what he said. I just think that now he said what he felt he needed to say. He got it off his chest. He needs to let it alone. She's going to get booed for the rest of her career in certain unless she's at her own concert, if she's at a game, if she's still with Travis, she's going to get booed. LA's always sirens. When I first moved here, man, it kind of made me kind of jittery because it was a lot of sirens. But I've been here 18 years, man. There's always sirens, bro. There's sirens all day. As long as they're not coming to see you, you're good. All right, just saw Sailor jump the slip and acting like she doesn't like the Eagles. I see what you're saying. Dude, you have to accept the consequences of your actions, bro. I mean, Taylor Swift is 35 years old, bro. We know she looks like she's 20. That's a woman that has not aged. She looks 35. Another woman that has not aged is Beyonce. Neither one of them is aged. They look the same. She's 35, dog. Let's not act like she's a little kid. She's 35. She's older than a lot of y'all. Justin saw she's older than you. Okay? She's a big girl. Let her be a big girl, bro, and let her deal with it. Let her deal with the fact that she's not as liked as she thought because of what her choices were. Here comes another one. Like I said, bro, just sirens. LA is just full of sirens, bro. That's 3 that you've seen so far, and they're all going the same direction. All right? I mean, it is what it is. Okay? All right. Miss Patrice, Saquon need to chill out before they start dragging his baby mom again for her remarks, which I won't repeat. I don't know what his baby mom said. But like I said before, man, when you're a man that's in, women don't really have that problem. Okay, let me say it like this, Patrice. Women who are big like that, their men are kept. And I mean kept, that means they don't talk. They don't say shit. Okay? It's just like when Stephen A was talking about Serena Williams and talking about if she was my girl, my wife, I would be. And Ryan Clark said, come on, Steve, if you were with Serena, you'd be a kept man. You wouldn't even be doing what the hell you're doing. So you don't need to be talking. In other words, they don't do that kind of stuff. Men don't, if their women's bigger than them, they don't say shit. Do you see Stedman Graham running around popping it? No, his girl's Oprah. He ain't saying shit. He's keeping his mouth shut. All right. Did you see Nick Cannon? Was Nick Cannon was popping it when he was with Mariah Carey? Nope. He wasn't saying shit. He was being quiet. Okay. I mean, that's what you do when your girl is the breadwinner and she's winning the way she's winning and you're just happy to be there. Shut up and go and change that diaper. Just be quiet, bro. Go drive your Ferrari. You do what you do, but you don't mess up the bag. Now, these women, ladies, y'all don't feel that way. Y'all gonna speak your mind. You're gonna say whatever it is you got to say. All right. Brittany Mahomes says what she has to say. He can't stop it. Based on what you're saying about Saquon Barkley's girl, she said something, you can't stop it. Okay. Somebody else's girl said something recently too. Malik Beasley. If you guys know Malik Beasley, he used to date Larsa Pippen. And Shaq said something about Malik Beasley, and she came out and said something crazy about Shaq. And I'm like, Malik Beasley, you need to let your girl know she don't need to be talking about Shaquille O'Neal when you're in that sport, bro. Like, that's not helping you. It's messing up the bag, if anything. Okay. You did leave her, mess with Larsa, and then go back. All right. So you should be having that situation a little bit more under control. Not saying that you control your girl, what she says, but she needs to understand, baby, I'm out here trying to make money. I'm out here taking care of us. You're making my job harder. You know, if you can't talk to your significant other and let them know they messing your job up, then you don't need to be with that person. That's with anybody. Okay. I mean, I've had my boys, they baby mamas coming up to their job, messing they shit up. Okay. I mean, legitimately. I mean, they had a right. I mean, you sleeping with the best friend and she's pregnant. They find out, they coming to the job. They walking in. Where is he? Tear up your shit. That was you being stupid. Okay. But if you're not on that situation, you need to chill. Stop messing up the money. Okay. Just being honest. All right. Just a saw. That's some bull. Her wearing some Chiefs gear. It ain't no bull, man. She has a right to do that. She has a right to do that. That's her man. She wants to support her man. She did what she needed to do. But you don't get to tell everybody, don't boo her. No, she gets booed. She gets booed. She definitely gets booed. That definitely happened. That's definitely part of the shit. You getting booed. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a boo. Boo ain't gonna kill you. Okay? It's a boo. You getting that. Shane said, talking about the Sixers, Justice saw she really had no idea when she was getting booed. She had no idea Chiefs fans are booing her too. Probably, I don't know. All I know, those boos were loud as shit. Okay? I'm pretty sure Chiefs fans that are MAGA is booing her. Because you heard what Trump said. Trump came out right on his truth social media and said the only people who's having a worse day than the Chiefs is Taylor Swift. MAGA doesn't. He said MAGA is unforgiving, quote unquote. So yeah, she was getting booed by Chiefs fans too. It is what it is. Like I said, man, when you draw a line in the sand, you got to deal with it. Okay. One of my favorite quotes from the Equalizer, bro, Denzel Washington, Equalizer 1. He said, okay, when you're in the rain, you got to deal with the mud too. That's one of my favorite quotes. In other words, you might be happy it's raining, but you can't get mad that your shoes are muddy. That's what it is. Okay? You're cheering against a team got a right to boo you for it. Come on, bro. Now you can't boo people now? Nah. That's bullshit. Shay said, hope the world make it better. Okay? All right. Shady in the house. Okay? All right. Justice Saw, she definitely in support of Travis. Doesn't mean that she has to wear Chief stuff. A real high dart would never put on another team's color unless they lost a bet. Well, you gotta understand, man, that maybe she loves Travis more than she loves the Eagles. That was a whole bar. Maybe she loves Travis more than she loves the Eagles. She put that shit on hella fast. That's not even a negotiation thing. I mean, I love my wife to death. I love my wife more than I love the Raiders. I love my kid more than I love the Raiders. I love me more than I love the Raiders. It's never going to be the Raiders than me. It's always going to be God, me and mine, and the Raiders. Raiders are always going to be third. Okay? But that's not even something I got to do. See, when you are who you are and you present yourself from jump, see, that's what gets a lot of people in trouble with their relationships. You don't change when you get with somebody, okay? Unless you got some really effed up habits, okay? If you're a crackhead, you need to not be a crackhead. If you're an alcoholic, you need to not be an alcoholic. If you're a thief, you need to not be a thief. If you're lazy, you need to not be lazy. Those are things that nobody of any team respects, okay? But who I like as a sports franchise, that shouldn't even be a conversation. Okay? A lot of my friends, their wives like opposite teams. One of my boys, he's a Rams fan and his wife's a 49er fan. When those games are on, they're enemies. But they've been married 22 years. They got 2 kids. But when the Niners are on, she's wearing her Niner shit and he's wearing his Rams shit. Okay? He has a son. His son's a Rams fan, and he has a daughter. His daughter's a 49er fan. They're going at it. That's just part of their relationship. Okay? You shouldn't have to change your team because you're with somebody. But if you choose to do that, you got to deal with the mud too. It's what it is. All right? Justice Saw said, I'm not sure, but I don't know if Taylor was a diehard Eagles fan. From what I was told, her and her father were diehard Eagles fans. That's what I read. That's what I read. I'm just telling you what I read. I don't know Taylor Swift, but I'm telling you what I read, bro. On a lot of different articles and legitimate ones, not no gossip columns. USA Today, Philadelphia Inquirer, that kind of shit, okay? Real shit, all right? People who actually get paid to get it right. Well, I get paid to get it right, too. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay? Man, that Chiefs pack is still good. Okay. All right. Okay. What's good? Saying I'm not gonna lie, booer too. Me too. Still smoking, Maurice. We're never gonna stop smoking. I don't care if the Chiefs come back and win a Super Bowl. My dad was like, well, they're gonna try to reload next year and be prepared. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be prepared, man. It's 31 teams' job to make sure they don't get back up off the canvas. All of us is responsible. If you're not Chiefs Kingdom, we're all responsible to keep their asses away from winning another Super Bowl. All of us. Every one of us. Even if you don't play them, you get to play them in a Super Bowl. Okay? Either you're going to play them sooner or later, even if they're not on your schedule. If you're in the AFC, and you do what you're supposed to do and they do what they're supposed to do, you will play them. And if you're in the NFC and they do what they're supposed to do and you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to play them. So it's our job to keep them down. That's the job. Shane Butler said he's so happy she got booed. Justin Saw said, what are you smoking on? I'm smoking on that Patrick Mahomes pack. I'm smoking on that Patrick Mahomes Sr. pack because he was getting ready to get his ass whooped by John Rocker. You guys know who John Rocker is? A pitcher that was from the Atlanta Braves that was saying all kinds of crazy shit back in the 90s, talking about calling people names with the word that begins with an F and ends with a T. And I ain't talking about foot, okay? And all the racial shit he said. Patrick Mahomes and his dad are Patrick Mahomes Sr. and John Rocker are going to be fighting in a celebrity boxing match, which goes to show you Patrick Mahomes don't give his dad no money. No money. If my dad has to fight a racist and a damn bigot to get some money, I'm not doing my job. At least pay for my dad's his apartment or some shit. Okay. But then again, like I said, I think Brittany has the checkbook. I would not doubt it. I would not doubt that Brittany signs the checks. Okay. All right. Shane said he's tired of seeing her. She just saw I was rocking my Cigar Killer Air Jordan shirt yesterday. Hey man, I got new Cigar Killer shit that's coming out. I'm just be ready, man. Probably next week or maybe this weekend I'll post it. Start to try to get the new gear popping. All right. It's going down. All right. Okay. When it's time to get these likes up. Likes are doing not as good as they should. Wayne, hey, brother Shaq, he shouldn't be defending another man. We're smoking on that Kansas City Chiefs pack, and it's all it is. How you doing, brother? I'm doing great. I understand Saquon's position. I get it. He's the kind of guy that's going to defend a woman. That's what he does. But you got to understand, Saquon, this is sports. It's not like somebody was picking on her. She wasn't being picked on. She was being booed. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. All right? I get it. All right? Okay. Shane saying anything. Shaq, is there a chance I go to NBA at 5'3" playing basketball? I mean, talk to Muggsy Bogues. He was that tall. Okay. Justice Saw, they say showing Taylor Swift on the TV like we don't know who she is already. Like they don't want to watch the damn game. I said my uncle glorifies her because she's a billionaire. Well, your uncle likes money. I mean, being a billionaire from somebody who doesn't come from money has to be commended. She doesn't come from money, bro. She made herself into a billionaire, bro. I mean, that definitely deserves a golf clap. Like I said, I don't dislike Taylor Swift. I just don't like the fact that she's, with the Chiefs. But outside of that, Taylor Swift she done changed the whole music industry. I'm in the music industry, bro. So for me, she did a lot of shit for us as musicians. A lot of musicians have benefited off of Taylor Swift and what she's done with her masters and all the deals she's made, and she's done a lot. But she deserves to get booed if we don't like her choices. If we don't like she's a Chiefs supporter, we could boo her. If we don't like her music, we can say it sucks. If we do, we can say we like it. But nobody's exonerated or nobody is above a critique. A boo is a critique. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's just a critique. I'm not fooling with you. I don't feel you. Okay? Simple as that. But she really didn't understand it. She really was confused. All right. Mortal 16 saying that shit. Okay? Saying that shit. Darren, I can't say what you said, but I'm seeing what you're saying. Okay? But hey, it is what it is. Okay? That's what he liked. That's what he liked. Everybody's entitled to like and love who they want to like and love. Everybody's entitled to what they like and love, bro. Love and like and who you want to be with, man, is an individual thing. We can have our opinions, but it is what it is. Okay? I mean, I believe that everybody's entitled to be happy. However, whoever makes you happy, do that. But that doesn't mean that you get to infringe on somebody else's happiness because you're happy. Okay? A lot of people, now they think that they can make other people miserable because they got things the way they want it. That's for everybody else to deal with that. When you come over here, I'm very, very territorial with my shit. Okay? You come over here and you think you're going to come over here and change some shit or do some shit that you shouldn't be doing, you're going to find out real quick. All right? Straight up. Viking woman, if my man was playing for the Super Bowl and I was Taylor Swift, I would wear degree, 2 degree Super Bowl. That's his moment, not her moment. Like I said before, I don't have a problem with her supporting her man. That is her man. Okay? Salute to her for supporting her man. But you don't get to be exonerated from being booed. If you take her name off of it and you say her name is Taylor Johnson, nobody cares. Nobody's going to feel sorry for her if she's named Taylor Johnson. If her name was Taylor Kelce, nobody's going to say nothing. But due to the fact she's Taylor Swift, now we got to give her preferential treatment. Nah, she gets booed like everyone else. Good lesson for her. Good lesson. You didn't know until now you know. All right. Justin Saw, good for her. More power to her. She's a billionaire, amazing success. I don't care. That had nothing to do with me. I don't want to watch football like a Taylor Swift all damn game. Well, you got to understand, Justin Saw, the reason why you don't want to see her all damn game is because she's not an ecosystem to you. She's not. You probably don't stream her music. You don't buy her albums. You don't go to her concerts. You don't buy her merch. So to you, she doesn't have any intrinsic value to you. What she does doesn't, play into your life at all. But she's an ecosystem. Taylor Swift is millions and millions of dollars just from her presence being there. Do you know how much free advertising that is for the NFL to put her face on the screen? Do you know how many young fans that are now NFL fans because of her? That's just free publicity, bro. That's just somebody walking around with a megaphone that everyone's paying attention to, telling Justin Size him. And then you wonder why all these shooby doobies are sitting out in front of your house that you didn't even know what happened. You just woke up the next day and you got 10s and 20s in front of your house. There's only up to 10, but you got 20s in front of your house throwing panties at you and you don't get it. You're like, what happened? This is great. You don't understand. Somebody's been pumping you up, bro. You would be like, this is real cool. Then you go to work and they say, here, Justin Saw, here is a $2 million. For what? Because they're talking about you. They say you're him. We're going to pay you. You'll be like, shit. You go to restaurants, you don't have to pay. You get pulled over by the police. They apologize and give you a police escort. Like, you would love it. Because I know I would. Go ahead, Taylor Swift. Keep saying my name. That's what's up. Okay. Shane Butler. Darth Raider. What's going on? What's happening? Viking woman, even Brittany Mahomes don't make it about her. That's not true. Brittany Mahomes definitely makes it about her. Go look at her Twitter page. She's always popping it. She's always talking crazy, bro. She is. Patrick Mahomes don't talk. She does the talking. Like I said, bro, she definitely talks a lot. Okay. Smoking Pots. Smoking Pots. What's up, Pots? You're my favorite Chiefs fan. You know you're my favorite member of Chiefs Kingdom, dog. But I gotta smoke on your team right now. Okay. Smoking Pots. Hey man, gonna come by for the best answer. I just heard Philly had the best shooting. The parade too. Yes. Unfortunately, it wasn't mass. It was two people. Okay, two young ladies. Okay, Philadelphia ought to be ashamed of themselves. We just had a Dodger World Series and a parade and all that. Nothing happened. Ain't no women getting capped off. Okay, shady business. I'm finally watching the game, bro. 40-6 with 5 minutes to play. Hey man, beautiful, dog. I mean, I should watch it again too. All right. Okay. Over 100 people in here, but only 24. Let's get it up, man. Especially on Valentine's Day. You should be able to get it up on Valentine's Day, bro. But again, a lot of you guys, this is Valentine's Day. All 5 of these. Okay. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Amos Brodnax. Viking women, hit the likes up. It's free. Let's go. Always our rivals getting their ass smacked at Super Bowl. Denver got demolished a couple times. I loved it. So did Brady. Okay. Amos Brodnax says, I think he's just being modest. Okay, 22222. Darren. Yeah, the goons in the chat in the house. All those twos. Got a couple of ones. Okay. Said, you think I was just political? Nah, it wasn't just political. They stay booing. Okay. All right. Yes, you already know. Yeah, went into there. Yeah, Justice Saw got a whole bunch of aliases. They stay booing Caitlin Clark. Women got a lot of haters. They do. Angel Reese booed. Angel Reese booed. I mean, Taylor, you're not even playing in the game. Like, there's too many other women that get booed. Too many other women, bro. Like, I think that's sexist, to be honest. I think that I might be speaking out of turn because I'm not a woman, but I would think that women would want the same things that men want. And being booed is things that happen to men all the time. I mean, you never see nobody sticking up for a man getting booed. I mean, you getting booed, you got to deal with it. That's what it is. You're dealing with sports, you're getting booed. It is what it is. Okay. Tree said he's foul. Okay. You're probably talking about Steve. Okay. Benita Thomas talking to Bill. Okay. So can't get that Andalusian. That's because Bill Holloway has them all. All right. Smoking on the Brasilia. Hey, you know what about the CAO Brasilia? I had that before, man. I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it, bro. I didn't like it. I mean, I smoked it about 7-8 years ago. I didn't like it. Maybe I like it now, but I didn't like the Brazil. I didn't like it. I don't know what it was about it, man. Maybe because it was peppery all the way through, man. It didn't smooth out or anything. And we mean one I had. Okay. Shane Butler. Viking woman, I would hate to do the Super Bowl halftime show. Whoever tries it always going to get hate. Hey, man. My father always told me the same old, man. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. The whole Kendrick hate thing is part for the course. That's what you got to do, man. If you want to be elite, you got to deal with it. All right? It is what it is, man. You want to be great, everybody ain't going to love you. Somebody's mad that you're winning. Viking woman, there's somebody right now, you may not even know who it is. They're not happy that you have what you have. People are going to always say you don't deserve what you have. You got to be able to deal with it. Okay? Straight up. Smoking on that Chiefs pack. All right, what time is it? All right. I'm going to get up out of here. 5 o'clock. I'm about to go take my Valentine's Day participants out to dinner. All right. Good. Justin Saw. Now that I swear I would boo her ass if she was wearing Chiefs gear. She has to deal with it. She's just not used to being booed. Okay, Shane said he booed too. I said he's tired of her. Patrice, what are you and your beautiful Afro-Dem for dinner? I was talking to Whittington Thomas. Okay, said I'm a Bengals fan because of the Chiefs Raiders rivalry. It is what it is, man. Everybody has to get booed. Justice Saw, they got ass stomped. They did. They got dog walk. Okay, happy Valentine's Day to everybody, man. Okay, all right. Said Ruth Chris, now some sea bass time. Oh shit, Whittington Thomas. Oh man, that sounds like a $250, $300 dinner, dog. Okay, all right, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Ruth Crizzle, okay. We ain't gonna be no Ruth Chris over here, man. My wife wants to go to the favorite Mexican spot and get some food, which is fine by me. Okay, my wife's not a big steakhouse person, but I am. All right, but she's not. So guess what? I ain't gotta take her there. Okay, love it. Okay. Good job. Hope son don't get drafted by the Chiefs. I mean, I'm not gonna force my son to like whatever. He's gonna like whatever he want to like. He runs around saying Raiders, but he gotta like what he gotta like. I mean, look at me. If my parents made me like a team, I'll be 49. My parents didn't make me like a team. Plus, I was hard-headed. I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the kid that's gonna get his ass whooped. I'm the kid that's gonna definitely get punished. I'm the one that's going to get spanking. I'm the one that's going to be on punishment. I'm the one that's going to be on restriction for a month. I'm the one that's not going to get an allowance. Yeah, I got no weekly allowance. I'm the one that's going to be hemmed up because I'm that kind of kid. My parents are like, he's going to do what he believes in. So there ain't no use. My son, he wants to be a Raider. I'm going to tell him what it is, not what it ain't. He doesn't get to come over here, sit next to me screaming Raiders, upset about what he sees. I'm going to tell him. Your mother over there is a Ravens fan. You may want to fool with her. You're from LA. You might want to fool with one of these raggedy teams. When you come to Raider Nation, you sign up, you better understand what it is. Don't come over here sit next to me bullshit. I'm not going to have no raggedy ass roach with Raider hat as my son. There's too many roaches with Raider hats. He ain't going to be related to me. Straight up. Plus, I don't have any relatives that are Raider fans. It'd be very cool, but he better understand what it is. Okay, he get drafted by the Chiefs. I don't care if he gets drafted by whoever. My son makes the NFL. There ain't nothing you can do about it. My son's in the league. He earned that. That's my seed. I made him. He makes the league. He got on a Chiefs jersey. I'll be rooting for him. Okay, sorry, nothing that no one could tell me. I'll just be like, hey, be mad. I don't care. I'm not rooting against my kid. I'm not. Okay, let y'all do that. Smoking Pots, Raiders and Chiefs, arch rival. Raiders arch rival with the Steelers for a long time. The number one arch rival of the Raiders is the Steelers. Okay, not the Chiefs. Okay, Chiefs are in our division. The Steelers stopped us from winning Super Bowls. They beat us in AFC championship games. That's the difference. Okay, that's the difference. When you stop me from winning 4 Super Bowls, I don't like you. I should have 7 pots, not 3. Okay, I should have 7. All right. Hey, should. Yeah, well, you're in Pennsylvania too. You're in Jersey, but you're a Pennsylvania fan. So no wonder you don't like Pittsburgh. Okay. All right. Okay. Scrolling. Miss Patrice. She can say 2 to a Philly team and still shoot for a man. I mean, but she chose not to do that. No one's ever asked her. Nobody's ever asked Taylor Swift why she did that. Maybe because probably her publicist probably tell you, don't ask her these questions. I mean, trust me, I've been a celebrity interviewer for over 20 years. I interviewed Kendrick Lamar. It's right here on this channel. If you want to hear Shaq interviewing Kendrick Lamar, put Matthew Shaq, Kendrick Lamar, and go listen to that interview. I interviewed him. Me and him sitting down, chopping it up. So I've been told, don't ask certain questions. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about, I even had somebody, I'll never say his name, but he was going through a divorce, and I was like, is there anything you don't want to talk about? He said, I don't want to talk about my divorce. I don't want to talk about my divorce. So, okay, I won't talk to you about your divorce. So, probably, if you want to interview Taylor Swift, don't ask her anything about her relationship that has to do with the Eagles and the Chiefs. I've never seen her answer that question. So, maybe that's why. All right. Shane Butler. Would I ever become an Eagles fan if my son played for the Eagles? Yeah. Immortal 16. Taylor's there for the ratings. She's there to be used by the NFL. I don't believe that she's just there to support Kelce. Hey, it's working. Okay. All right, Justice Ah. Okay. Hey, Justice Ah. I was a monster in these streets. Am I clapping? Hey, come on. Hey, I really said that. You got to understand, Justin Saw, a 22-year-old Shaq. You don't even understand. A 18-year-old Shaq. Matter of fact, a 17-year-old Shaq with a fake ID. You don't even understand how much of a monster I was. I'd say anything. I would. What am I here to do? No matter what your father says to me, so many times, walking in, oh, Raiders, really? I'm like, yeah, say whatever you want to, because after this movie, it ain't gonna matter. Al Davis on mine. I'll say Al Davis at that moment if you want me to. There's nothing you can do. Okay. That's just how I was. All right. So that's a quote. It is a quote. Reminder, no trolling up in this piece. You'll get booted. You definitely will. You definitely will. Okay. That's what we do around here. We definitely put foot to ass. All right. Justice Sa said, I'll never change my team. I've never been asked to change my team, bro. I've had so many girlfriends that are 49er fans. I've dated 49er fans, Cowboy fans, Steeler fans. Because in the Bay, when we was coming up, Bill, there's only a certain amount of teams. You're either 49ers, Raiders, Steelers, or Cowboys. That's the entire Bay Area, bro. That's it. Didn't matter to me how you look. I didn't care. As soon as we met. Because they always assume you were a 49er fan because there were so many dudes that would pretend they're 49er fans. My boys are like, you stupid, Shaq. Well, I'll just tell them that I'm a 49er fan. I said, I ain't going to say that shit. They don't know from the beginning. They were like, what do you think about our Niners? That's Bay Area talk. What do you think about our Niners? I said, I don't know. I'm a Raider fan. Oh, man, I can't talk to you. Oh, yeah, you can. You talk to me. It ain't going to matter. Oh, the club let out at 1:30. It ain't gonna matter at that time. Yeah, I'm a Raiders. You come to my house, you're gonna see my Raider hat collection. You're gonna see my Raider jackets. You're gonna see my Raider throw pillow. You're gonna see my Raider throw blanket. It's not going to matter. Okay? It isn't. And it didn't. Okay? Understand that. I don't know why that's a problem, bro. I always got props for being who I was. I always got a lot of props for that shit. Okay? Even in that situation, well, that's happened many times. Even in that situation when we left, they were like, she was like, I can't believe you wore that on purpose. I said, yep. She was like, I gotta respect it. You gotta ain't no choice. You think I'm taking off my jacket because of your dad? I'm not taking off my jacket because of your dad. I'm wearing my jacket. Okay, that's simple. Okay, I understand that shit. Okay, I'm just being honest, bro. I mean, I'm definitely a monster. Said no woman would ever make me change. See, I found that out the hard way. Yep, playing with Shaq is not a good thing. Okay, play with something safe. I'm not safe. When times that apparently people aren't respecting the request through the like button. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You know, we gonna keep asking them. We're gonna keep asking them. Some people move slower than others. Okay. All right. Ray Love in the house. What's going on, Ray? Okay, Ray Love in the house. Okay, Charles B and ATL. Hey man, what's going down with the AT aliens down there Charles B? Okay, salute to my cousin Desmond that's out there, man, that lives in Stone Mountain. I got some family out there in Atlanta. Okay, I gotta take my ass back out there. Patrice said facts. Okay, let's get these likes up, y'all. Run them up. Travis Kelce looked like Chris Hemsworth. I mean, come on, bro. Even Chris Hemsworth, you know, when he's not being Thor, he, you know, shape his shit up, dog. I mean, come on. This cat, man. I mean, dude, do you have to look that rough? Look like a whole lumberjack. Okay? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Man, have some pride, bro. Like, I'm not doing that. Okay? Maybe he did that to be more appealing. You know, he is doing this dude has a game show. Do you all know Travis Kelce has a game show, bro? He has a game show on TV. I'm telling you, bro. Being with her, he changed, bro. I mean, but hey, man, I can do this and still be me, though. Like, I'll be honest, man. I got to be who I am, dog. I don't know. He better hope it works. I tell you this right now. Him and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift don't work out. Travis Kelce is going to be very rough for him, dog. It's going to be really rough. They're going to let him have it. He better marry her. I mean, he's done. I mean, stick a fork in him. He might as well just marry her and just call it a day. Because if he don't, or at least, hey, Trav, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, bro. If you want to break up with Taylor, do it after you retire. Don't do it while you're playing football. Break up with her when you retire. Don't break up with her while you playing. All right? I'm just trying to help you. All right? Okay. Patrice said, none of my exes like the Raiders. Nothing changed ever. And you know what? It shouldn't. It shouldn't, bro. Okay? I'm telling you. Dog. Okay? I mean, there's a lot of things I could say about that. A lot of things I could say about that. All right? All right? He's a Swiftie. He probably is a Swiftie. He got a daughter. I mean, if I had a daughter, I would take her to the Taylor Swift concert. I don't have a problem with Taylor Swift like a lot of y'all do. Okay? When she's cheering for them Chiefs, I ain't with her. But outside of that, I don't got a problem with Taylor Swift at all, bro. I respect her. I respect her, dog. You don't understand how much she had these music executives here in LA and in New York in shambles, bro. You don't understand. That lady's gangster. Not no girl. That lady gangster, bro, what she did. You don't understand. Y'all think she's soft. She's not. That is a woman who put the whole industry on their ass. I'm telling you, bro. Let me just tell you what she did real quick, just to let you guys know who you're dealing with. Okay? She looks totally wholesome, nice. She's probably very nice. I've never heard no bad things about her. I've never met the woman. I have respect for her. But on that football shit, we're not seeing eye to eye. We're never going to see eye to eye. As long as she's cheering for them, we're not going to see eye to eye. But I'll tell you what she did do. Taylor Swift had her masters, all her albums. She signed to a record company. Those of us who know, when you sign to a record company, they give you an advance, you make the album, and they own the masters. Okay? When her record company, I think it's called Big Red Machine or something like that. Her company, the owners wanted to sell the company and sell her masters because that's part of her value. The value is We own all Taylor's hit songs, all her albums, everything she did up to that point. We own them. When you own the masters, that means synchronization rights. When you hear when you hear a song on a commercial, when you hear a song in a movie, when you hear a song being used for any type of advertisement, you got to pay them. They give you a little bit of money. She had enough money to buy the company. She's like, let me buy the record company so she can own her masters. Okay? Which would have been gangster. But they didn't want to sell her masters. They sold her masters to Justin Bieber's manager, okay, who bought them. She went to war with him, all right? He's like, hey, I own the masters. Ain't nothing you could do. Let me tell you what she did. She did what no other artist ever did. She said, okay, I'm going to re-record all my albums. She re-recorded every song on every album she ever did, bro. Re-recorded them all. Put them up and said, these are Taylor's. Don't buy those. Buy mine. And guess what? Everybody stopped buying and listening and streaming the old albums and streamed hers instead. That had never been done before, man. Justin Bieber's manager had to sell the catalog because he wasn't making money. He sold the record company again. Those albums don't mean shit. She put out every album she ever did, every song she ever did. She re-recorded them with the same musicians, packaged them up. She owns 100% of those recordings, put them up on the DSPs, and everyone's buying her shit and not buying her old shit. Nobody's done that. You can't name an artist that's done that. Michael Jackson didn't do it. Prince didn't do it. Slave on his face. No artist. Elvis Presley. Nobody you can name said, stop buying those albums and only buy my version. That's why she's gangster. That's why I respect her. You're not eating off of Taylor Swift anymore. All those albums that you got ain't worth shit. Her fans only buy her shit. When it says the album and it says Taylor's version, the song, Taylor's version, the hit, Taylor's version, those are the ones that are being streamed, bought, put in movies, commercials, all that shit. Everything else over there isn't worth nothing, ain't worth shit. You own something that nobody wants. That's why she's a billionaire. She's a billionaire because she gave the industry a middle finger and said, you're not going to take my work and make money anymore because I have enough power to tell people not to listen to it. That's a bad girl, bad woman to do that. Okay? Like I said before, even Jay-Z doesn't own the Reasonable Doubt. Even he doesn't own his best album. He don't own it. Drake don't own none of his masters. That was before he made his deal. All those old songs, Kanye, all those people don't own none of their shit. She said, y'all can have it because they wouldn't sell it to her. I'll just re-record it. It took her years to re-record those albums, bro. And she did them one at a time. She did the first album, quadruple platinum, blah, blah, blah. She did the second album. She just did them in order. And she was releasing new albums too. So she was releasing her new album and her old album. New album, the second album. New album, third album. New album, fourth album. I was like, and they were all charting. I'm just like, hey, man, she's not to be played with in business. She get my respect. Salute to her for showing the game, you don't run me, I run the game. But when it comes to football, she getting booed. Okay, straight up, she getting booed. Okay, all right. Winston Thomas, getting ready to go out and eat at Ruth Chris. Hey, man, send me some of that garlic mashed potatoes, bro, and some of that lobster mac and cheese and shit. Okay, all right. Queefs gave him a time deadline. Travis is looking at go somewhere fishing, retirement. I mean, Gronk did it. Gronk retired, you know. I mean, but like I said, man, he's in a good position. He can either come back or not. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Said, dude, Rocky 3 reference. You already know. You already know that. Okay. Get the likes up. Okay. I know Raider guy. I told Kelce to be on the Real House Husbands of Hollywood, man, with Kevin Hart. I mean, that would have been good. Okay. Hit the like button. All right. Shane says only 40 likes. Hey, man, it's all right. We're going to still do what we do. Okay. The likes are at 50% right now. Just about 50%. Just about 50%. Okay. Shady business. Vegas odds on our network. I show how many times to show her on the screen. She's an ecosystem. Taylor Swift is an ecosystem, dog. You know what an ecosystem is? It's something that money revolves around. She has a whole ecosystem, dog. She is like an economy. Taylor Swift is an economy, bro. The NFL's an economy. When she does something, her movie, her clothing, all that shit, she doesn't need nobody to make no money. That's how you know. She does something, she don't need a record company to pump her up. She don't need shit. Okay? You do business with her, she's getting the lion's share of the money. When her movie came out, her Urias movie, that I never seen, but #1 at the box office, bro. That movie made $100 million in 1 week. Who you think was getting that money? You think it was, the distributor got a little bit. I'm going to pay you to put it in all these theaters around the world. What do they get? 20%, 10%? She took 80%. Her tour, I'm telling you, bro, she ain't no joke. But she gets booed when it comes to football. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, see those twos in the house. What time is it, man? I got to go take my family out to eat. I'm going to be on here like 10 more minutes, and I got to go eat. Okay, Tila, you got it easy only getting booze. I mean, that's booze. So what, man? A booze nothing. Okay. All right. When Thomas Cowboys in total shambles, I give him at least 5 years until Jerry Jones croaks. Hey, man, I don't even want to say that one. Okay. So you're absolutely right. Ray Love. Okay. Patrice said, period. I believe the beginning of the end is starting. Reed has a couple more years. Yeah, he signed an extension for 2 years. Marius, I was rooting for the Eagles because Jalen Hurts is a hometown guy. I used to watch him in high school and career. Yeah, he's a Texas boy. Texas boy. All right. Jalen Hurts better get no more hate. I mean, he will. He will. Stephen A. and them guys were licking their wounds when Thomas talking about them Cowboys. Okay. Eagles broke Casey's spirit. Love it. All right. What am I smoking? I'm smoking that this hand-wrapped, hand-rolled Dominican. Is this Dominican Whittington Thomas? Okay. That he said. All right. All right. Yeah, any of you guys got any good cigars, man, I'll give you my P.O. box. His priest, Kelce was D-riding 47, disrespected women multiple times. Man, when I come home, I do not disrespect you, care who you are. Yep. Alex said Cap being blackballed was BS. I agree. Also, Muhammad Ali. Facts. Okay. All right. Pat Tillman. Just meant politics don't belong in sports. It doesn't belong, but it's part of sports. All right. $4.99 dono, man. I don't know who gave it to me, man, but whoever did, salute. Okay, Winston Thomas. Okay. All right. Tragic friendly fire situation. Okay, yeah. Pat Tillman, man. Okay. Winston Thomas talking about T. Applaciano. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Am I going to see something I don't like? Because if I see something I don't like, you're getting banned. Okay, how can you be a member of my channel? You go to the dots band and at the homepage and click on it, and it'll tell you how to be a member. Come in and join, bro. Okay, the sirens of paramedics. Facts. Too many high-speed chases. That's true too. Okay, using the N-word via Twitter. Yeah, she's that type. She's that type. That would do that kind of stuff. Okay, that's something that I didn't tolerate. I didn't tolerate that. I ain't tolerate it. I tell girl real quick, hey, oh man, I'm good. I'm down. Nah, man, you gotta watch your mouth. Okay. Anna said money for nothing. Said Stedman ain't gonna say shit. Why should he? Stedman been playing this position for 30 years. I guarantee you he doesn't have a problem. Our strong women as partners not messing up the bag. Like I said, man, If you allow somebody, I mean, however anybody rolls, man. I don't want to be gender specific. I don't want to, however you roll, you shouldn't let your significant other mess your money up. You shouldn't. You shouldn't allow that. I know women don't allow it. I know that for a fact. Women don't play about their bread. Ain't that right, Patrice? Ain't that right, Viking girl? Y'all don't play about that, bro. You talking about a man who will be out of a relationship, mess with her job, mess with her call, looking for her, call and just calling at the wrong time, dog. Like, women don't play about their job and their money, bro. They don't. I don't care how good you're putting it on her. Mess with her money. There's two things you don't mess around with women. You don't mess around with their money, and you don't mess around with their kids, bro. You mess around with those two things, dog, you done. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dog. And you cheat on them, you done. Keep it at a buck. Women don't let no man mess their money up. That's facts. They don't. But you don't understand how many of my boys done got hemmed up at a job. They done came in and told your manager everything. He hits on me. He does this. He does that. Yeah. Leon, you got to go talk to Chloe in HR. Okay, you had a job until she came down here. Okay. You don't even understand. I done seen some shit at jobs before, dog. We're telling them, hey, man, your girl's in the parking lot. Oh, shit. Hey, man, is that her scratching up your car? Hey. Alex said, former Clippers order date gold diggers. Hey, man. Hey, man, salute to him, man, for getting played. Patrice, I come from a different type of DNA. That's right. Tip your bartender. Alec in the house. See my uncles and grandpa coming. I knew it was safe and felt the security. You ain't understanding. Wrong thing you can do is put your hands on anybody we love. Anybody we love. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken, man. Trust me, you're going to be seen. It's not going to be good. You're going to walk out the gym. We're going to be sitting on your car. Okay? Just putting hands, that'll work. It's going to be bad. And if you mess with the people that I know, you might end up in the meat wagon. Not the paddy wagon, the meat wagon. You don't play about their daughters, cousins. They don't play about their aunties, all that shit, mamas. They don't play, man. You will be unalive, dog. If a female is putting hands on you, however you roll, even if you're a female, and she leave. Oh, is that what we're doing? This is what I'm doing. Boom. Chase my car while it's going 60. You will not have to worry about it. I'm not touching nobody. I'm leaving. I'm out. Trust me. I'm gone. Ain't gonna be no, Nope. Nope. Hit me all you want. Last time you seeing me. Hang on. Nope. Ain't no old fair one. Nah. Okay. All right. Alec in the house. Says pictures of Tay-Tay's Eagles down. Swift good for the money. Jesse Murrow in the house. Okay. All right. Hey, hold on. Let me get this guy out of here. Okay. It's funny how you sub the channel only to get blocked. I mean, but thank you, man. Thank you for the view. Okay. Yeah, I remember John Rocker closing from the Braves. Yeah, John Rocker. Patrick Mahomes Sr. was getting ready to get the brakes beat off of him down at Bourbon Street. I seen the video. Okay. Patty's dad and Rocker. Yeah, that was funny as hell. Tender ass Patty. Holmes Sr. got all those constant DUI charges. His son has been paying for the lawyers. Hey, man, you better do better than that. Better do better than that, man. Give your dad enough money where he could just be at the crib. All right, man, you need to figure it out. You need to figure it out, man. You figure it out. Between him and Jackson, his brother and his dad are the same, and him and his mom are the same. Man, when it's messing up the money, man, only one of us is making money around here. Okay? Patty Cakes is making the money for everybody. Why are you messing up the bag? I'll get my little brother, and I would definitely be choking. Dad, go sit your old ass down somewhere. Okay? I don't get it. All right. Straight up. All right. Okay, Daniel Warman. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, nobody deserves that. All right. Salute to you, Daniel Warman. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. Prayed over the portable potty restroom. I mean, come on, man. All right. Yeah, that was beautiful. Best Super Bowl I've seen in years. Best Super Bowl I've ever seen that we didn't win. All right. Have offered awesome dinner. What time is it? Yeah, I got 3 minutes and I'm going to go. Go eat. All right. Mexican food. Yeah. Wife. Yeah. Wife. That's what she want. Hey, man, I ain't mad. I like the Ruth Chris. But Whittington Thomas is only feeding 2 people, not 3. Okay. All right. You got your kids. Good job, Jesse. All right. Kids said, what's up? What's up? What's up, kids? You know your dad over here showing support. All right. When Thomas says shows, Bill Holloway says shows loyalty. P-Dog. Kendrick told the story. Serena was icing on the cake. Hood CPT. A whole lot of people that look like me's hating. And I'm just like, that's what you got to do to get a bag nowadays. It's a hate on your own. I mean, you can't hate on the other people because you're going to get canceled. So you got to hate on your own. I mean, do what you got to do to eat, bro. But at the end of the day, we don't respect you. Okay. They teachers go leave him. I doubt it. Okay. Hope she'll come after Brock. Nah, Brock's not her type. Brock's not her type. Okay. Dr. Dre owns his stuff. No. I think he owns it now because he negotiated to buy it. I think he owns it now. I don't think he owns the Chronic though. He doesn't own the Chronic. He doesn't own that. Okay. Snoop Dogg owns the Chronic. Death Row Records owns that. Snoop owns Death Row. So he doesn't own the Chronic. But I think that's the only album he doesn't own. All right. All right, man. I'm going to get up out of here, you guys. All right, you guys. Salute to all you guys. Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all, man. Okay. All right. Love all y'all, man. I'm about to go and feed my family. Go have Valentine's Day. It's going to be movie night. Pick a movie. My son watch a movie. You all going to get it. Get in the Cali King. Big ass bucket of popcorn. Sit there. Do the family thing. Do what we do. And I'll be back tomorrow, man. Hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day. And if you don't have a Valentine, work on that. Matthew Shackham Filter.